What's up, everybody? It's Jaiden Cable here with Homify. I'm here with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. How you doing today, man?
Good, bro. Excited fight night. Always, anytime there's a fight night, that makes me happy.
Well, what brings you to International Fight Week?
I mean, it's always the best when you get to see the fans at the expo, get to see like how happy kids are just to see you. It's always cool, man. And anytime there's a fight in Vegas, it's just like easy to come to. There's good food here and just relaxing.
What's your go-to meal here?
Man, we've been eating good here at the Aria. The steaks are out here are really good. They got good sushi out here, even though it's a desert. But yeah, I mean, I eat anything.
That's good. Let's talk about your last fight. How many times have you rewatched it?
Yeah, I mean, I watched it a couple times.
Looking back on it, what are you trying to improve going into your camp?
I mean, everything, right? There's always something to improve, even off wins or losses. Obviously, we haven't lost in a long time. So with this one, we got a lot to work on, a lot to improve. But there's a lot to gain from it, too. There's a lot of guys that when they lose, they make excuses or they blame it on something. For me, it's like washing that off and then just continue to get better, continue to grow from that. And I just can't wait to get back in the cage.
You said what you did, or you did what you said, actually, stand and bang with him. Are you just, I mean, even if it didn't go your way, 100%, have you seen that more fans have liked you more because of that?
I mean, you always get the fans, right? Regardless, there's always going to be doubters and haters no matter what. So even when it wasn't out of, let me get the fans to get on my side or anything like that. It was just, all right, well, I need stuff to motivate me, right? So, like, for myself, when I'm doubted and I'm an underdog, it's easy, right? So you could just do that one. With that one, we were the favorite, and people were like, "Oh, this is an easy path to victory." But I'm like, "Bro, I could strike with any of these guys. I could stand with any of these guys." So it was me to prove to myself that my striking's up there with them. And like I said, it just levels you up. Every camp I have is going to level me up. That fight's going to level me up. And at the end of the day, the goal is to be like the best fighter to ever do it, a complete fighter to ever do it. So I think the next time you guys see me in the cage, they're going to be real surprised from what I gained from that one.
So going to that fight, you said you were going to stand and bang. Was that your actual goal, or are you just saying that?
No, I mean, that was my personal one, right? Obviously, coaches and teams have a different path. It's always looking for the easiest path to victory. But, like, when I'm in there, it was just fun, right? It was you always want one of those moments where you're in the cage and, like, you're going back and forth, those rocky moments. And, like I said, we didn't get the result, but I gained from it, I learned from it, and then the next one, I just got to get better from it.
You said yourself about Canelo hands. Canelo and Terrence Crawford are actually coming up soon. What are your predictions on that one?
I'm excited for that one, man. I just think Canelo's going to be too big for him. He's good everywhere. I just don't think Terrence has fought anybody like his size with his power.
Mm-hmm. And are you a fan of Canelo?
Yeah, I love Canelo. I think he's the best boxer right now. That's doing it. He continues to do it. He's been doing it for a long time. So, yeah, anytime he fights, I watch.
Well, let's talk about one of the recent fights, Kamaru Usman versus Buckley. Were you surprised by how that ended?
Yeah, 100%. I think it wasn't one of those where, like, obviously Usman was a champion. He was there before. But 2 years off, long layoff, and he just made it look easy. Buckley, I don't know what his game plan was or what he was thinking, but he just didn't have, like, the wrestling, or I think he maybe just doubted it or had, like, so much momentum going into it. He was overconfident, but he just got taken on easily and just held down pretty simply. But he did, he had heart and went to the fifth round, had his moments in the fifth round. But, yeah, I was definitely surprised that Kamaru, like, dominated him like that.
I know you and Kamaru obviously don't have the best relationship, but were you impressed at all, or, impressed that he did so good that fight?
Yeah, of course. Anytime you come off a 2-year layoff and you win, especially a guy like Buckley, who's a hard guy to fight, right? He's just weird style, awkward movements, awkward that. But, yeah, I mean, he just dominated him basically for 4 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that coming. I don't feel like a lot of people didn't see that coming. But also, rumors that you might face Ian Gary. Have you heard about that?
I mean, I've seen the rumors, but I was like, I haven't got the calls. So, I'm hoping. For me, it's knowing that I'm still number one in the division. I'm still the guy at the top of the mountain. I don't have to make that long climb anymore. So, whoever I fight next, I win that fight, I'm fighting for a belt. The JDM fight, it was close. To me, I thought I still won that fight. I could go back and rewatch it a million times. And no matter what it was, I still see myself winning. So I think even like the UFC, Dana White, they like the fight. So I think still put myself one fight away. And whether it's Ian or Usman, who I want, I think the winner of whatever fight it is makes the most sense. So those guys should be trying to fight me.
So what you want is Usman versus you, and maybe the winner gets a title shot?
Yeah, 100%. I think that fight comes out, there's really nothing else for us. Whoever wins that fight should be next. And when you're thinking of the division, the biggest names, we're both two of the biggest names in that division, especially right now. And it makes just like complete sense with the back and forth, the history, their hidden podcasts, all that stuff.
How do you feel like Usman would do against a guy like you?
He would get dominated. There's like levels to it. And I think that I've been watching him for so long. I've been wanting to fight him for so long because I knew I match up very well with him. Okay, he made it look easy against Buckley, but like, you're not going to take me down. You're not going to outstrike me. You're not going to out-cardio me. So that's why I see him trying to avoid the fight, looking for an easier matchup, calling 185 title fights and random stuff like that. It's just like this guy's like delusional. But for me, yeah, I just see myself getting my hand raised. I still think I'm the best fighter in the division.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. It's been told or said that you were on his podcast, and what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I was on his podcast, made him cry, and then threw some blows. Then all of a sudden, I don't know, it got like deleted from the cloud, and it's like gone, it's missing. But who knows? Maybe if we get this fight, they'll use it for promotion, like the Habib Conor Bussa incident.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously we haven't seen it yet, but is there anything you could tell us about it?
Usman cried, like, tears coming down his eyes. So you want to see it? That's why he's trying to edit it out. Find some AI to do something different with it.
What did you say that made him cry?
The guy's ego is so big, man. When you talk to the guy and you tell him, and he realizes that he's not where he was or who he used to be or who he thinks he is, I don't think he could deal with that physically or mentally.
So, I mean, that's also, I feel like everyone would want to see that fight. You think that would do numbers?
Yeah, 100%. I think when you're looking at the division, we're the two biggest names. So if it was to make it happen, it makes the most sense. Even for like the UFC, I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, well, that's a clear number one contender fight.
And besides you and Kamaru, and obviously besides the champ, who do you feel like is the most feared in your division, maybe?
Feared? I don't really think anybody's feared. I just think that the hot prospects that are coming up that are not even talked about enough is, I think Morales is really good. Nobody's talking about him enough. Obviously, Shavkat's out. He's injured. But Brady looked good his last 3 fights. Like I said, I think that our division is hot right now, and there's so many good guys. But, yeah, I think Morales is like the sleeper that nobody's really discussing or bringing up.
Could you see him maybe as a future champ?
Yeah, 100%. Dude's like 22 years old.
That's insane.
Undefeated, yeah. And I've trained with him. He's a killer. He's, like, athletic, strong, and then, like, he works hard. So, like, I like guys like that, like, that don't have an ego, don't, like, get crazy or stupid in there. But, yeah, he's beating Gilbert Burns the way he beat him. I think now people are starting to put him on the radar, and he's starting to, all right, well, who is this kid?
A lot of people are saying, do you think it's that maybe Gilbert is just aging, or he's aged, or he's older maybe, or is it really that Moraes is that good?
I mean, I think Morales is that good. He's really good. But it's also too, it's hard once you get to that level, right? Because when you've fought for the belt, every fight after that's going to be hard. There's not there's no warm up fights. There's, all right, well, he lost to me, then he's fighting Brady, then he's fighting Morales. Like, there's not like all right, let me get my feet wet again and then get a win, and then all right, now I got to win. I'm getting more confidence. No, there's not. Every fight in the division is a hard fight. So that's why I think that he just couldn't get his, back to where he was. When you start getting 2-fight losing streak, 3-fight losing streak, your confidence starts dwindling. You just start thinking like, am I not good enough? But like, say if they would have gave him some easier fights, maybe he would have got momentum going, got more confidence. I think it's just a bad run of opponents for him.
And Shavkat, like we said, he's injured right now. Do you think when he gets back, he's going to get immediate championship title or title shot, or what do you think is going to go on with that?
No, honestly, I think the division's obviously moving. These guys are all fighting now, so I think whoever gets the next title shot is going to have to fight one more. Everybody's going to have to fight one more. There's nobody that's like, all right, this guy deserved it, this guy earned it. We're all right there, and I'm the one at the top, so whoever fights me, the winner of that's getting next.
And also, so in your division, the top 10, do you feel like there's anyone in there that shouldn't be in the top 10 as of now?
Shouldn't or should?
Should not.
I don't even really know the full top 10, but like, I'm just thinking about the names and the guys. Like, all the guys that are in there, I feel like are good and belong in there right now. Yeah, and I'm just excited to see the matchups they make now, because I don't think there's nobody really in the top 5, 10 that have matchups set right now. So I think that soon they'll start having contracts sent out.
Not only your division, but in all the divisions. Who do you feel like if you had to put your money in a fighter, like the stock, who would you do?
In a stock?
Yes.
Honestly, for myself, I think within the next year, Yair will be champ again. He's just so good. I've been training with him, and then his last fight he looked so good. I'm just excited to see if he gets the title shot again. Right? People will go back and they'll say whatever they want to say about the first Volkanovski fight, but they forget that he got headbutted really hard before that fight. I mean, before that moment, and he was going into that fight with injuries that people really just don't know about. He doesn't really give excuses about, but I'll give the excuses for him. I think now he's the best version of himself, and I would be excited to see that rematch again. Also,
Sean Brady picked apart Leon Edwards. What did you take away from that fight?
I mean, I felt like I knew it was going to happen. Leon, he just doesn't seem like he has that drive anymore, right? When you're the champ and you're at the top, you have a long streak and you lose. It's hard to come back from that. So like you got to have the right people around you, the right mindset around you. And like I said, when I beat him, he had a bunch of excuses of like, this was why, this is why, this is why, instead of I got to fix this, this, and this. And I think that's the difference between me and him, right? I know I got to get better. I got to fix this, this, and this. Yeah. It's not, man, I had this going on. I had this going on. It was a bad night, this, and this. Like, nah, you could always get better. You could always grow. This is not like NBA or basketball or football where I have a bad game, I can play again next week. Nah, you have a bad game, it's 5 or 6 months down the road, that's when you get another chance at it. So there really can't be excuses. It just has to be growth.
And also, you obviously seen this. Everyone's seen it. It's the head of everything. Jon Jones retirement. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it sucks, right? I wanted to see that fight. Obviously, it would be a great fight, but I don't think it messes up his resume or messes up his reputation. I still think he's the best to do it. What he did was crazy. How long he's been doing it is crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm just happy that they're finally moving along, and we're going to see Tom Aspinall fight again, right? He's so good. For him, right? Every single one of his fights has been 1 minute, 2 minutes. So, like, for him just to be an active champion would be cool.
How do you think that fight between him or Jon Jones and Aspinall would go?
I mean, Jon Jones is one of the smartest fighters out there. Like, I would have wanted to see what kind of game plan he would come in with. So, like, obviously, Aspinall is fast, strong, powerful. But, yeah, I wanted to see what kind of strategy Jones would have came in with.
Jon Jones, arguably the GOAT. But who is your GOAT?
I mean, for me, it's Khabib, the way he did it, the things that he did, and the eyes that he brought to it. I don't think nobody can match that.
And obviously, you're a role model in the UFC. Possibly another you're going to be a champion soon again. What does it mean to be a role model?
I mean, it's one of those where you just got to hold yourself in a different light. You can't be one of those guys that like teaches the next generation, a younger generation, the wrong stuff. For myself, being Muslim, showing them what the religion is, spreading the good vibes to people, seeing younger kids now walk up to you, look up to you like a hero is always cool. Because like I've had those moments where I've seen like an NBA player or something when I was a kid, and like you get so hyped up, and then they give you a bad interaction. And you're like, all right, fudge that guy. So like I never want to be that guy to these people that come up to me, the fans. So it's always cool when people look at you like that.
A lot of people know that you're a role model, but who is your role model?
Honestly, my coach, Lewis Taylor. I wouldn't be here without him. He was my high school wrestling coach. He brought me up into the fighting game. He's still with me. But like he showed me the path of what not to do and what to do.
Ilia. Let's talk about Ilia, 317. I mean, does he give you Conor McGregor vibes?
I mean, with the terrible trash talk and his stupid tattoos, yeah. But obviously he's a good fighter. He's just not a good talker.
You don't like Ilia?
I mean, I don't dislike him. I love watching him fight. I just like hate hearing him talk.
What about Charles? You like Charles?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, Charles is one of the nicest guys in the world. Anytime you get to see him fight is always good. He's like one of the best lightweights to ever do it.
A lot of people think that Charles secretly speaks English. Has he spoke English to you before?
Honestly, we be texting all the time, back and forth in English. Nah, I'm messing around. Yeah, I don't know. I can see him, right? You've been in here so long. You've been in the UFC so long. You got to know English.
100%. Well, I appreciate you, man. That was awesome. Thank you.